Cat5 is a twisted pair cable for carrying signals. The type of cable is used in structured cabling for computers networks such as Ethernet. The cable standard provides performance up to 100 MHz and is suitable to 10 base T, 100 base TX, fast Ethernet, and 1000 base T gigabits Ethernet. Cat5e, also known as Cat5e or Cat5 Enhanced, is a network cable standard ratified in 1999. Cat5e offers significantly improved performance over the old Cat5 standards, including up to 10 times faster speed and a significantly greater ability to travel distance without being impacted by crosstalk. Cat6 cable is a standardized twisted pair cable for Ethernet and other network physical layers that is backward compatible with Cat5, 5e, and Cat3 cable standards. Cat6 must be more straightened significantly for crosstalk and system noise than Cat5 and Cat5e. So what really is plenum cable? Well, plenum cable is electrical cable that is laid in the plenum space of buildings. In the United States, plastic used in the construction of plenum cables are regulated under the National Fire Protection Association Standard NFPA 90A standard for the installation of the AB conditioning and versatility systems. Shielded twisted pair (STP) is a special kind of copper telephone and local area network, such as LAN, wiring used in some business installations. It adds an outer covering or shield that functions as a ground to the ordinary twisted pair wiring. Unshielded twisted pair (UTP) is a type of copper cabling used in telephone wiring and local area networks. 568 is a technical standard for commercial building cabling for telecommunication products and services. A fiber optic cable, also known as an optical fiber cable, is an assembly similar to an electrical cable but containing one or more optical fibers that are used to carry light. Coaxial cable work by carrying data in the center conductor, while the surrounding layer of shielding stops any signal loss, also called attenuation loss, and help reduce EMI. The first layer, called the dielectric, provides distance between the core conductor and the outer layer, as well as some insulation. The VGA interface works serially. That is, color information for each respective pixels is sent one after the other. As opposite to all at once, colors can be represented using a triplet consisting of the instance of each fundamental colors, red, green, blue, for example. HDMI works by the use of transitioning minimized differential signaling technologies to transfer information or data from one location to another. The transition minimized differential signaling (TTMS) is a technique that protects information from degrading as it travels down the cable length from one device to another. Known popularly as Mini-HDMI, the new HDMI Type-C standard was designed to the same standard as HDMI Type-A. The only difference is the size of the tip. Instead of the larger Type-A tip, the Mini-HDMI tip is only 10.42 mm wide and 2.2 mm thick. This makes it full 60% smaller than the standard HDMI connector. DisplayPort is a digital interface designed to deliver video and audio over a singular cable. Much like HDMI, it can connect a monitor to a data source, like a graphic card, and deliver the video and sound that is outputting to the display screen. A DVI/D connector on a graphics card sends out a digital signal only, while a DVI/I connector can send out a digital signal for digital displays such as flat panel LCD monitors, as well as analog signals for older displays such as CRT monitors, using a DVI to Vga adapter shown above. Lightning cables are proprietary 8-pin charging cables that are compatible with iPhones and other Apple products. Used to charge and sync devices, they were introduced in 2012 to replace the 30-pin charging cable Apple was using at that time. What is a Thunderbolt connection? The Thunderbolt 2 offers 5 fully powered USB 3 ports to help power hard drives, SSDs, or optical drives. It can even be charged an iPhone, iPad, tablet, or other USB charged device. Users remember that although originally built for Macs, Thunderbolt ports can be also used with PCs. As you all know, Universal Serial Bus, also known as USB, is an industry standard that establishes specifications for cables, connectors, and protocols for connections, communications, and power supplies between computers, peripherals, and other computers as well. USB-C is a 24-pin USB connector system with a rationality symmetrical connector. The designated C refers only the connector's physical configuration or the form factor and should not be confused with the connector's specific capabilities, which are designated by its transfer specification. USB 2.0. It is also known as high-speed USB. It was introduced in 2000. It is an updated version of USB 1.1, which provides improved functionality and better speed. It is capable to deliver the maximum transfer speed of 480 megabits per second. However, practically, it is approximately 280 megabits per second. USB 3.0, released in November 2008, is a third major version of the Universal Serial Bus standard for interfacing computers and electronic devices. In computing, a serial port is a serial communication interface through which information transfers in or out sequentially, one bit at a time. This is the contrast to a parallel port, which communicates multiple bits simultaneously in parallels. SATA, also referred as Serial ATA, standard for the Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, an industry standard bus interface for connecting a computer's host bus adapter to storage devices such as HDD, optical drives, and solid-state drives. SATA cables are typically used inside a computer's case. Integrated Drive Electronics, also known as IDE, is an electronic interface standard that defines the connection between a bus on a computer's motherboard and the computer's disk storage devices. A SCSI is used to connect computer parts that use a system called SCSI to communicate with each other. Generally, two connectors, designated male and female, plus together to form a connection which allows two components, such as computer and a disk drive, to communicate with each other. A USB to Ethernet adapter is a device that can provide an interface between a USB connection and Ethernet connection. They're useful in situations where one device only has a USB port and the other only has Ethernet port. A DVI to Vga adapter is as the same as a device for connecting a device that outputs DVI video to display that only uses VGA inputs. These adapters are widely available in both electronic stores online. They are used with devices such as projectors, for presentation and movies.